Well, I've done a lot of business this summer, good business. Unfortunately, we have a problem here with James McKitty. He's asking to leave. He's not transfer listed, actually. He wanted a new contract to reflect his importance to the club, and I agree. But he wanted more than 60k per week. How do you go from 17k to more than 60? We had a falling out. He's upset with me. For now, he's still our player, but he might leave in January. Hey, welcome back to Academica on FM24. Welcome to the beginning of our fifth season. The transfer window just closed. We have 20 million in the bank, no more transfer budget, and we're paying over our wage budget. Just a tiny bit, like under 1,000. We made a lot of transfers. Let's start with the players that left the club because they were a few. Winter went to Real Oviedo for 300k. Koulibaly signed for Como for 9 million. This was one of our biggest transfers. Paris Maguma signed for Spezia for only 550k. That was his release clause. You know, when I talked about the fact that I didn't understand why this guy has such a low value, I didn't even thought about looking if he had a release clause. Only 550k, that's a steal. Yeah, Antonio Moyano went to Rayo Vallecano for 3.6. But here comes the big guns. Carlos Martin signed for Espanyol for 12.5 million. And unfortunately, we lost Isidore to Real Betis, but for 15 million. That's a lot of money. Money that we invested. First of all, we've managed to get Hurtado back on loan without paying his wages, but they wanted a future fee. So we have an optional future fee of 10 million, which I'll probably not activate. We also managed to get Schmidt back on loan. He extended his contract with Bayern Munich. Yeah, I guess they had an option to extend his contract for another season. Again, an optional future fee of 10 million. We're paying his full wages, 12.25 per week, but he's here back on loan and I'm happy with it. Right, now let's see what we signed. You know, we signed Tyler Morton. I showed you guys a couple of episodes ago. As a fringe player, 11.25k per week. That's a great deal for us. Great player. He actually improved. He had 16 passing. Now he has 17. Important player who could still improve. Yeah, what a player we have. Josip Klepak from Osijek for 2.3. That can go up to 5.5. Is a 19-year-old Croatian deep lying playmaker. He wanted a star player contract. Only on 7.25k per week though. He's gonna be playing in this role as a central midfielder on attack. And we'll rotate between him and Folia. He has a resolute personality, which I love. Marko Jovanovic from these guys, 1.3 million, that can go up to 2.3. They wanted him back on loan and I decided it's best for him to play another season there. 19-year-old central defender who looks pretty decent. Yes, he's heading it only 10, positioning 9, but he has room to improve. I like the guy. Unfortunately, we couldn't get Parente back on loan from Benfica. Parente is listed on loan, but they wanted us to pay his full wages. That's 23k per week because he signed a new contract with them, and they wanted like 200k per month to get him in on loan. So I decided not to go for him anymore, but we got another player on loan from Sporting. Remember, we can only get one player on loan from the same club in the same division. Joao Fonseca is a 21-year-old ball-playing defender that looks amazing. Hopefully, we can get him on a permanent deal. We're not paying any of his wages. His contract will run out with Benfica in 2031. It's a long contract, so they're probably going to ask for a lot of money for him. We'll see next summer, of course. Zenildo Coca from Atletico Paranense for 2 million. That was his release clause. It's our new wingback on the left. He looks pretty decent, great physical attributes, decent mentals. Not that great in his technical attributes, especially in crossing and dribbling. He's lacking a little bit in defending, marking and positioning and tackling are not that great, but he's only 19, Brazilian, wonder kid, resolute personality. What more can you ask? We needed a backup to Coca and we signed Jonas from Freiburg for only 2.8 million. Freiburg got relegated to the second division. Complete wingback on the left, better crossing and dribbling than Coca, but Overall, Coca is a little bit better. Driven personality, he's wanted on loan. That's not going to happen. He's going to be back up. Only 18. Viktor Krokvik from Mold. I paid a lot of money for this guy. I made a lot of sacrifices to get him in. He's one of the best new gens in the game right now, I think. 8.75 million. This is actually with installments. That can go up to 15.5. 18-year-old Norwegian Erling Haaland. That's what I'm thinking. Just look at him. He's only 18, professional personality, 17 finishing, 15 decision making, 12 composure off the ball, 12 technique, 14. Physically, he looks pretty good. He's gonna improve a lot, that's for sure. He's not that tall, but he's decent. He already scored 4 goals in 5 appearances for us, a great average rating. Yeah, welcome Viktor Krokvik. I think he's our best signing this summer. We managed to sign German Acevedo, even though when we finished last season, he thought that Academica was not good enough for him. But we got an update in the summer that we boosted our reputation. We activated his release clause of 8.5 million. Now he's here on only 10.5k per week. Jumping reach 19, heading 12, tackling 16. This guy is great. He was one of our best players last season, and he's probably going to be one of the best players this season. Resolute personality. Welcome, German Acevedo. Adrian Mazilu on loan from Sporting for a total fee of almost $500,000. He's a 21-year-old winger. He's going to be back up to Mikati. Decent player. And we also signed a Portuguese player, a central defender from Juventus, 1.8 million that can go up to 2.1. João Muniz. He's left-footed, so he's going to be back up to Acevedo. Now, let's take a look at the squad again. So we have Max Schmidt as our first choice goalkeeper and Thomas Vetterel as a backup. He didn't complain about it. I want to keep him around. He has a great personality. He's a good mentor to some of the young goalkeepers. So in central defense, we still have Will Fish, João Muniz, Fonseca, and Acevedo. Acevedo and Fonseca as first choices. On the right, we still have Hurtado and Brie. We actually had a transfer offer for James Brie for 3.8 million. That's his release clause. I cannot offer him a new contract right now. I'm afraid he will want ridiculous money, and we don't have, as you guys saw, we are already paying over our wage budget. So we'll have to wait and see. As wingbacks on the left, we have Coca, the 19-year-old, and Jonas, the 18-year-old German player who actually has Brazil as his other nationality. Yeah, I think Parente was way better than both of them, but that's life, I guess. As deep line playmakers, we have the new signing Tyler Morton and Antonio Gomez. As the central midfielders on attack, we still have Folia, who actually signed a new contract, 22k per week. That's a lot of money, but he's worth it. So we have Folia and the new signing Klapak. I have this guy on trial, but he wants like 60k per week. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, we still have Saul and Aldasoro. Aldasoro actually came to me, wanted more game time. So for a while, I'm gonna rotate between him and Saul. Saul signed a new contract. I wasn't sure about it. He's now earning 18k per week. I think he's worth it. He can still do a decent job here. I sent him on a coaching course. I want to keep him around after he retires. Hopefully that's gonna happen. Inside forwards, on the right, we still have James Mukiti and as his backup, Adrian Mazilu. On the left, I'm gonna play Matti Beroni as first choice. He finally learned the position. He can do a decent job. He actually scored a couple of goals, yes, in 6 appearances, and he got himself an assist. And as his backup, we still have Darko Shurlinov, the utility player that can play as a complete wingback. I know when you look at him, he doesn't look that great, but I think his personality helps him around, and he's still a decent player, still a decent backup for us. Up front, we have Melro, of course, 23 now, 16 finishing, great for him. Viktor Krokvik, the 18-year-old new signing, and Bruno Alves, who's 17. Once he turns 18, I'll be looking to loan him out. Speaking of loans, we have a bunch of them out there, like Gracia to Belenenses. He already had 7 appearances. He's their first choice. Matt Benson, the 18-year-old Canadian central defender with jumping reach 18, on loan to Vitória de Setúbal in the 2nd division. And other players as well, like Raul Felicio here. Yeah, a lot of youngsters with great potential in our squad. Out on loan, hopefully they'll do well. Rodrigo, this guy has 17 first touch and 16 technique as a deep line playmaker. So it's all good here at Academica, and we had a fine start of the season. We played the 6 matches, we've won 5 of them, 2-0 against Viseu, Berani with a brace, a 2-0 victory against Boavista, Melro and Acevedo, 5-1 away from home at Gil Vicente, Krokvik with a brace, Acevedo, Folia and an own goal. A goalless draw away at Porto, I'll take it. Yeah, it was an even game. A 3-2 victory home against Famalicao, Krokvik with another brace and Hurtado, and a 4-0 victory away at Vizela, German Acevedo, an own goal, Klepak and Bruno Alves. Now let's take a look at our fixtures in the Europa League. We have AAK Athens, Beşiktaş, Antwerp, Olympiacos, Aston Villa, Slavia Prague, Marseille and Ferencvárosi from Hungary. It's not easy. I don't think we're going to lose to Aston Villa. I think we're going to get 3 points against Aston Villa because it's a home game. But I don't think we can beat Beşiktaş, Olympiacos and Marseille away from home. So I don't think we're going to finish top 8. And I guess we'll have to play a playoff. Now in today's episode we're gonna cover the matches against AEK, Athens and Beşiktaş and this home game in the league against Leiria, who are newly promoted. So our European journey this season starts home against AEK Athens. Hopefully we're gonna do better than last season. Maybe we're gonna reach the semifinals. We're gonna go with what I think it is our best 11: Schmidt, Coca, Acevedo, Fonseca, Brie, Morton, Saul, Folia, Mucati, Berani and Melro. We got ourselves a kickoff highlight here. Hopefully we're gonna score from it. McCarthy, even though he's upset with me, he played all right when I used him. He's not a bad player at all. He has a release clause of 34 million. Nobody will activate that, of course. But I'm afraid I might lose him at some point. I will have to. McCarthy, there he is now. McCarthy, back to Morton. Folia, decent cross for Berani. Jose Melro scores. Come on, he's second of the season. With a good assist from Berani there. The referee is gonna check it. VAR is gonna check it. I think the goal will stand. Yes, it's goal awarded. We're in front, just under 1 minute. Yeah, I'm really happy with the transfers we made, especially by getting in Acevedo, Morton, or they are the youngster from Molde. What's his face? Berani, Morton, shoot dude. No, Brie, 2-0, let's go. 2 minutes in. James Brie scores his first goal of the season. Yeah, he also had a fine start of the season. He has 3 assists already. Morton with a free kick now to Melro, Berani. He recycles the ball, of course, keeps it alive for us. Berani to Coca, crossy dude, low cross, Melro. He was not offside. It's 3-0 under 4 minutes. What the hell is going on? My word, are we gonna destroy this team? It's already 3-0. Brie with a throw in, 13 minutes in. Morton to Folia. Melro hits the post. Huge opportunity. I think we're gonna score a couple of more until halftime. And after that, we're probably gonna have a boring second half. Like it usually happens. Coca, another good opportunity. Good save. Morton takes a corner. It was for Acevedo and it's 4-0. He already scored his 4th goal of the season. What a player we signed. 8.5 million from Racing Club. A rare occasion when we actually see the Greeks attacking. It's a decent opportunity. Coca was there. They keep it alive. Yes, a chance for a counter-attack for us now to make it 5. Unbelievable game so far. 27 minutes on the clock. I think we're gonna score our 5th goal here. I really do. Brie, yeah, it's number 5. Brie with his 2nd goal of the game. He's on his hat-trick as a right back. Great job, dude. 5-0 under half an hour. Well, we scored 5 goals with an XG of 2.5. 9 shots on target from a total of 17. What a first half. Just like I predicted, a couple of more goals, and now I think we're gonna have a boring second half. 60 minutes on the clock. I don't want to make substitutions because all of my players on the bench are complacent. Brie. That's number 6. It's an own goal. That's what they needed. an own goal. I'm gonna make substitutions. I know I have complacent people on the bench. Actually, no, nobody is complacent. Let's sub off Mukiati to give him some rest. Klepak for Folia. And I'm gonna bring in Jonas for Koka and Krokvik up front for Melro, just so you guys can see some of our new signings. 12 shots on target, half of them were goals. 76 minutes on the clock. We're about to make it 7. Fonseca on a yellow card. How the hell did you get a yellow card in this match? Baroni. Good ball to Jonas. Come on, Jonas. Get yourself an assist, dude. Jonas, decent cross for Krokvik. Missed the target though. Decent cross from the 18-year-old. He is already on a 7 rating. Good for him. Just a few more minutes remaining. We absolutely battered the Greeks. Mazilu to Krokvik. Here's Saul. Just a couple of minutes remaining from regular time. Jonas is having a decent game. Jonas Klepak. His second goal of the season. I don't know how to say this guy's name. I'm just gonna call him Klepak. It's number 7. No offside, no nothing. What are you checking for? I don't know. It's goal awarded. 7-0. What a spectacular match. 7-0. We absolutely destroyed them. It's the Ducentro derby against União de Leiria. And I've changed the entire first 11. Vettorel in goal, Jonas, Muniz, Fish, Hurtado, Gomez, Aldasoro, Klepak, Mazilu, Shulinov and Krokvik up front. We have Luis Ramos training with the first squad. He's one of the players that came through our youth system a few years back. Nobody wanted him on loan. He's 19. He's been made available for the under-23s. He's a decent player, a decent playmaker. I will bring him in the second half. Leiria are newly promoted, but they had a decent start of the season with 9 points from 6 matches. Here's Mazilo for our first highlight. He gets tackled by Adrian Marina. I think it's another Romanian player. I'm not sure. Gomez. Aldasoro scores. Come on, dude. The guy I promised more game time delivered 10 minutes in and we're 1-0 up. So we have a great start of the season. 2 points behind Benfica. Benfica have the perfect start. Maximum points from 7 matches. Can we actually challenge for the title this season? I don't think so, but I definitely think we can challenge for second place and qualify for the Champions League. Here's an opportunity for Leiria here. That's not a bad ball. Don't concede, please. We conceded. Yes, we did. Ayos Perez. That's interesting. How old is he now? I definitely want to see Ayos Perez. Played for Newcastle. Oh, he's 34 now. 5 more minutes until halftime. Here's Jonas. In the middle of the pitch. Gomez to Mazilu. Good ball there. Mazilu to Shulinov. Come on, dude. Have some vision, for crying out loud. Jonas, decent cross for Mazilu. He's the post. He scores from the rebound. Come on, dude. 2-1. Somebody take the ball from this guy. Yes, Gomez. Come on, dude. Aldasoro. Chance for a counter-attack now. Shulinov. Show us what you got, mate. Nicely done. Nicely done. Krokvik with his 5th of the season. 66 minutes. I'm bringing in Luis Ramos for Klepak, who's not having a good day. No pressure, dude. We're approaching the final whistle. I'm subbing off Mazdilo because he's really tired. Munkati is coming in for the last few minutes. A good win, 3-1 against Leiria after we smashed AEK Athens 7-0. Decent match with the backups. Well done, dudes. Back to the original first 11 away at Beşiktaş in the Europa League. Schmidt, Coca, Acevedo, Fonseca, Brie, Morten, Saul, Folia, Munkati, Baroni and Melro. Saul takes a free kick for our first highlight, a decent cross. They dealt with it. Baroni keeps it alive. Baroni to Acevedo. Back to Brie. We calm down the ball a little bit here. Fonseca. Good player, Fonseca. Acevedo to Saul. Lovely ball to Melro. Melro, good opportunity. We get a corner. I will take a draw away at Beşiktaş. Their favor is to win the game, of course. Morten takes the corner. It's a decent cross. Melro keeps it alive. That's probably the end of the highlight. Or maybe not. Yes, it is. We get another corner. Saul is gonna take it this time. Acevedo, lovely header there. Another corner. My word. Morton is gonna take it. Yeah, so Morton takes it from this side and Saul from the other. Acevedo, Morton, another cross, and another end of the highlight. 11 minutes on the clock. Here they come with their first attack. Or maybe not. Yes, Saul. Come on, dude. Folia now. Folia. To Melro. You gotta score this one. My word, Melro. What the hell, mate. I'll have to take a look at his cons. I think he doesn't enjoy big matches or something, because it's not the first time he missed a few good chances in important matches. Fonseca. 20 minutes on the clock. We've been the better team here. Saul. Good ball to Beroni. Dude, you had an opportunity to play to Melro. Beroni takes his shot. Another good save from the goalkeeper. Another corner. Yeah, we've been piling on the pressure. We are the better team. Unfortunately, it's still 0-0. 20 minutes on the clock. A decent cross. And another end of the highlight. Or maybe not. Morton, Coca, Acevedo. Back to Coca. Dude, cross it, low cross. Come on, Melro. Finally, his fourth goal of the season. Let's go. We're in front after 21 minutes. Away in Turkey, away in Istanbul against Besiktas. Bri with a throw in. 37 minutes on the clock. Folia. Folia to Morton. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 2 before they wake up. Acevedo to Morton. Here's Coca. On a 7.6 rating. Dude. Loses the ball. Maybe there's a chance here for Besiktas to get something out of this first half. They didn't have a single shot. Montero. I think I know that guy. Melro to Morton. It's our chance. It has to be our chance. It's kind of a long highlight. It might end with a goal. Muncati to Folia. Nicely done, Folia. My word, another good save that hits the crossbar. Dude. We should have been 2 or 3-0 up by now. We didn't let them have a single chance. They only had the corner. That was it in this first half. Fonseca over the bar. 1 more minute to go from this first half. Well, actually 2, because we have some stoppage time. Morton. 1 more minute to go right now. Beroni. That's a penalty. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. And I think Saul is going to take it. Who's going to step up? It has to be Saul, yeah. The experienced box-to-box player. He's actually a deep line playmaker now because his physicals are dropping and are dropping fast. But he was amazing for us. And I have a soft spot for him, and I hope he'll continue to stay at the club after he retires. 2-0 at halftime, away at Besiktas. I was not expecting this. I'm happy, dudes. Let's keep going. What a great squad we assembled here. 60 minutes on the clock. Let's sub off Bri, who's not having such a good game, and Hurtado is coming in. Should I sub off Munkiti? Not yet. That's the only substitution I'm gonna make. Just take a look at the stats. Dude, no shots at all after 65 minutes for Besiktas. We had 10 on target. Their goalkeeper is having the game of his life. An opportunity maybe for us now to make it free. Beroni to Saul. Let's go, dude. What a cracking shot that was. 3-0 away at Besiktas. Job done. We get the 3 points. They played nothing all game. They're not gonna come back. 74 minutes on the clock. Some other subs. I'm gonna give Bruno Alves a few minutes up front. Why not? Adrian Mazilu for Mkhitaryan. And that's all. Bruno Alves is developing really well. He already scored a goal this season. A good opportunity now for Besiktas. They're only 1 so far. 78 minutes on the clock. Acevedo. Morton, calm down. Maybe I should tell them to relax a little bit. If we go to instruction here, yeah. Then play for set pieces. It's enough. I mean, we should rest. See the game out. Yeah, Folia recovers the ball after he lost it. Mazilu. Morton to Saul. Good ball here to Beroni. Beroni Should do it. No, don't do it now. We lost the ball. Is it their highlight? It's a long highlight. It's probably gonna end with a goal. No, we win the header there. Acevedo wins the header. Hurtado now, Folia. Alves, dude, come on, kid. The 17-year-old scored again by coming in as a sub. I don't think he was offside. I think it's 4-0. I don't think he was offside. Don't do it. Yeah, goal awarded. Come on, dude. Proceed. Yeah, proceed with the changes. My word. Bruno Alves, dude. This kid is going places. 17-year-old. Let's sub off Berani, who's really tired. Shulinov is coming in for the last few minutes. 14 shots on target. Look at our XG. Jesus. 7-0 against Athens. 4-0 against Besiktas. That was unbelievable. What a great start of the season. Just 2 points dropped away at Porto. And unbelievable 11-0 goal difference after 2 matches in the Europa League against Athens and Besiktas. Right, next episode I'll be back for this couple of matches, Olympiacos and Aston Villa, and of course this match away at Rio Ave. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment what you guys think of the transfers I made this summer. I'll see you guys for the next one.